everybody now, indeed, it is me, Andrew Prancitron, and the other thing that it is, one other thing, uh, in existence that it is. Hang on, I just messed up my keyboard tray. God, I was on such a good tear there too. All that riffing that I was doing. Anyways, it's In Media Res Mondays, where I will show you a game that I've been playing and try to provide context for what you're seeing as I drop you into the middle of it. And today I'm gonna be playing some Cesto. And you're like, why did you say it like that, Andrew? And I think the answer will become quite clear in just a moment. This isn't a horror game, I should say. Make that clear. It just has terrifying trappings. Um, yeah, okay. Now, anyhow, this is Sol Cesto, the sun has disappeared, and if you were to ask me what was going on plot-wise, that is about all I can tell you. But what we're going to be doing here is taking one of these three dudes into this cave, and this is like a roguelike, so it's a game where you have to start over from scratch each time you play if you die, but there are elements that carry over if you are able to like use in-game currency that you earn as you play through the game to unlock them. And so basically, start from square one here. Start with the, I think this guy's the peasant, and I'll show you how bad this can go. Although I do have the ability unlocked for the peasant, so that's pretty good. Okay. So what'll happen is, this is me, I've got 6 hit points, and I've got 1 attack and 1 magic attack, and I'm gonna choose one of these 4 rows to go out onto, but I don't know what square I'm gonna land on. Just it'll be somewhere on this row, but it's gonna be where I actually end up has these percentages. So as you can see, 25% chance I'll land on one of these rats, I guess. 50% chance that I'll land on one of these slimes, and then 1% chance, or not 25% chance that I'll land on this thing that gives me a hit point of health back. And so if I click on this row, I'd want to get one of these two. We've got these little indicators up here in the corner to show you that this gives me +1 health. If I attack this, I won't die. It's okay, so I won't lose any health. But if I land on this square and attack the rat, whatever it is, I'm going to lose 2 hit points. So, risky. It's actually, I think, probably going to be the best odds of most of these, but so this is like 70% chance of okay outcome, 50%, 50%, 75. Alright, so it actually seems like I will want to go with this row instead, because if I get this health point, it's not going to give me 7 health, obviously. I'm capped out at that, so it'd be to my disadvantage if I chose this row and landed on that as the first move. But here, I'm not facing that same problem, so let's see. Okay, so we landed on slime. I just said slime with an N. Slime. I landed on the slime. Another sentence that nobody has ever said before, I think. So we'll click on this row again because we've got 66% chance of getting one of these treasure chests and then only 33% of losing a couple of hit points. I could use my slingshot. I think because the slingshot will stun them, so I think I would just automatically kill the dude if I land on that square after I hit it with the slingshot. But it's only good for one round. So let's, instead of doing that right now, let's just hope for the best here. There we go. Okay, so now that's one of the others, now it's a good idea to use that. So either way, whichever one this lands on will be fine. Very good. That last treasure chest. And we've also landed on enough squares to open the door to the next level. We are probably going to want to just go, because it's like 24% chance of getting one of these treasure chests. Either of these two. It's really not worth, especially the risk of losing 2 hit points, so we'll just go to the next floor. So a pretty similar layout here. The difference is these guys. What will happen is when I move onto the board, they will switch their alignments. So you can see next to the twos there's a magic icon and a sword icon. And so that tells you which of your attributes you'll be comparing to the monsters when you try to attack it if you land on that space. And they switch back and forth, so this guy next turn will be red, he'll be the sword rather than the magic, and vice versa. This dude, it's not a huge difference right now just because they both, no matter what color they are, will take 1 hit point away. But we don't gotta worry about that. Okay, so let's go here. That's pretty good. So we got 66. 50, okay. Okay, so that's 50-50. So it doesn't really matter which one of these I choose, but there we go. Lost a hit point. But that's fine. I've got this potion here that I can use to restore it. It's not anything I'm too concerned about just yet, because we're going to hit another floor pretty quickly that'll have the health pickups, I'm thinking. So we'll save that for a rainy day. Okay, now do I want to try to get this treasure chest? Yeah, let's go for it. Dang it! I got 17 coins. That's, I think, pretty good. Good enough for right now. And so here we can pick an upgrade. Strawberry makes me more likely to land on one of the strawberry spaces if I choose a row that has one, but it comes at the cost of removing one of my hit points permanently. This one makes me less attracted to monsters that have the strength attribute, but it takes 2 hit points away from me permanently, so it's kind of a no-brainer. If I'm clicking on a row with the strawberry, it's because I need a hit point, most likely. The key, okay. So I got this. This puts a plant on the field, and it kind of, I guess, I haven't successfully used it too often. I think, like, I've used it a few times, and it gives me a thing that is like a hit point, but then it looked like it might also be a light source after I pick up the health item. So we got one of those. We might see how that works out. Let's grab the key, though, because this is... Whoa. Oh, I don't have enough money. Shoot. Fair enough. You're right. Just slap my hand. Dang it. Alright. So this is a rough floor. The new thing here is a trap, which if I land on it, it'll take a hit point away. The thing is that it's not like a monster. Like, if you land on one of these dudes, they'll be off of that square. This just stays here forever. Even if you land on it multiple times, it'll still be in that room. So that's pretty shitty. This is our best bet. Okay. Good. Still, well, yeah, still our best option. Right, 66. 5, 5, yeah. No! Alright, so let's take a that. Let's use this too. Okay, good. Doors open. Alright, that worked out pretty okay. Alright, and this is how we bank the money that we've earned. So I'm just gonna put everything into the bucket right now. Just Peasant is not super tough, so I kind of want to lock it in when I get the chance, basically, is the thinking there. So, 50, 50, one of them is a health thing that I'm more likely to land on than any of the either three. Let's go ahead and do that. Nope, shit. Really? Good lord, okay. So, just that. I have 3 hit points. Let's just go. Alright, so if I open a chest, it removes 1 attack from nearby monsters. That's gonna be pretty good. These monsters are gonna start getting stronger right now. This one gives me something that weakens all magic monsters for a turn if I kill 2 strength monsters. That's not as good as this. For where we are right now, at least. Okay, so now we can upgrade one of the attributes. I think, I'm trying to think if I can remember what enemies we're gonna start seeing. It's magic, so we'll go for that. Creepy dude in back there. Okay, I was wrong. These guys are getting tougher. Oh, no, they're the same. They're still -2. Okay, never mind. So this is a new enemy. But because I upgraded my magic with that last action, it's going to take 1 hit point away from me if I land on him, so that's pretty nice. Makes this row look pretty dang appealing. Nice. Oh, interesting. So now I can actually kill him because oh wow. I don't think I ever noticed that before. That's pretty cool. Scared him. Yeah. Shit. Okay. Fuck. So we're dead. But I did get 20 gold. Wow. Oh, that's right. This is the peasant's special ability. I remember my loved ones, and it brings me back to life. That's right. This game is fucking goofy. In a great way. Just, like, aesthetically. Shit like that we just saw with coming back to life. Oh. Alright. So, see now, these guys, I can kill for free if I land on them since I got the 2 magic attack now, so... But he's turned red, so he will take a hit point away from me if I land on him this turn. So here, back here, up this. 850. Hmm. Fuck out of there. Okay. Now I can get the key. And let's buy this. So. Oh, okay. So this will give me another upgrade. And before, this water used to be totally murky, so I couldn't see what would happen if I picked either of these, but I did an unlock that carries over from game to game. And that has made it a little less murky, so I can see that this looks like that's going to be gold. This looks like it would be another inventory slot, which I don't need. I've got 4 slots right now, so yeah, generous amount of gold. Thank you. Pretty good. Okay. So those guys. So this is the new thing this turn. So they're a pretty nasty strength monster. Will hit me for 3 damage if I land on them. Not good. I do not want to go in this row, or this row especially, at all for this floor if I can avoid it. Which I should be able to now. Nice. Fuck out of there. Hell yeah, make more money. We'll keep a little bit this time. Yeah. Looks good to me. Okay. Okay. Heh. So the other thing that I haven't talked about yet is that I've got these flute things. They are some of the items you can win out of that last action where I picked the thing out of the bucket with the water. And I don't know what they do. I've used one of them. It affected the monsters on the board, I think, but I can't really parse how at the time. And no clue what any of these do, so let's click one and find out. Why don't we? Okay. Do not know. Maybe it just wasn't something that could have been used on this floor? Because when I used the one that was here, I don't have it anymore, it did use it up, so that's probably what is going on. Oh, okay, I bet this just will unlock the door automatically. So if I get a board that looks bad, I can try that and see if that'll let me just skip through. Fuck, okay. 50% of taking no damage, 50% of needing treasure. Yeah. Hell yeah. One more. Damn it. Okay. I think I gotta go with this row just because these other ones are not. Well, this one actually I might only lose 1 health if I get this guy, so let's just stop talking about that thing that didn't happen. Okay, so this makes me less attracted to strength monsters, which is good because I still only have 1 point of strength attacks. This one makes me more attracted to strawberries. But I'm already pretty attracted to strawberries as it is, so let's go for that one. Okay. Don't feel like I need to use the key on this floor just yet. Even less so now. Let's Excellent. So 61%. We're getting something good. Something there. Okay. Ah! Fuck. Shit, dude. Okay. Give me a friggin' break. Okay. Balance. Ah. Destroys all traps. Interesting. Yeah, let's grab that. This destroys all the monsters in a row. Let's grab that too, because we are nearly dead. Hmm. Hmm. Let's do this. Right. Yeah. And then do I want to just, if I use the hammer, I can clear that out and just run the table basically. So let's, well, as far as this row is concerned at least. Let's get here. This fucker. So this guy, if I don't kill him quickly, will turn all of these good items into just empty squares. So let's... Okay. More time on this row. Okay. Would like to try to get these strawberries, so... Thank you. Okay. Now... Don't... Do I get greedy? Ah... Definitely two. Either of these. Most likely two. Hit points. Not great. Definitely one. And I've got a 43% chance of doing okay. Yeah, alright. But that does still open the door. So let's grab this, which will let us re-roll the board entirely. So we have ways to get through the next couple of floors at least. Oh, I would really like to try this row. So these two rows really are my best bets. Good. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Oh, here we go. So this is the boss of this level. Fuck. Yeah. So what'll happen is if I choose either of these rows, I have a 50% chance of landing on these pink squares, and if that happens, I'm gonna get attacked by that dude, so this fucking sucks. Do we want to try to reroll? Or... Yeah, let's see if this works. That looks a lot better. A lot better. Okay. Fuck. Can I use the key? Nope. Shit. Okay. Well, that was actually a pretty good run for the peasant. Got a fair amount of money. They are the weakest of these three characters by far. So we got 90 coins now, so we can get a couple of things potentially. We get this, which would give me 3 options to choose from at the statues for those upgrades. It's pretty good. This one has a fairy swimming in the pond, and I don't have any idea of what that could be. So let's pick that. And try the warrior. So all 3 of these characters play pretty differently, and so you can see just like looking at the hit points here, I've got 2 attack and 0 magic attack, 2 strength attack and 0 magic attack. I've got 8 hit points now instead of 5. I get this special ability when I've landed on 3 squares, and then it just refreshes, and that lets me pick either the upper or lower tile from whatever tile I've landed on, and it's chosen at random, but you can kind of mitigate the randomness a little bit, as you will see here in a second. So it looks like all of the enemies here are gonna take at least 1 health away. So let's at least try to get a treasure. Yes, try again. No. Not as big a deal since we've got the extra hit points as it would have been for the peasant. Alright, so you can see this is active now, so if I click that, it's going to highlight these 2 tiles and say that I got a 50-50 chance of landing on either of them. It's a win either way, either I get a health point back or I get some money, so very good. So that's a pretty good power, obviously. And then she also starts with these 2 things, which reduce the attack of all the monsters on the board by 1 for 2 turns, which is also pretty sweet. Actually, let's just use that. And then that's the other thing. Like, she's pretty friggin' good. Like, when you use an item, there's a chance that it won't actually be used up. So you can just potentially, I think this one, the second one might definitely get used up, but potentially can get multiple uses out of each item. She only has the 2 hands, obviously, so that's kind of the drawback there, but a pretty powerful thing, regardless. Okay, so let's go for this row, and this row. Of course. So we're powered up again, but there's not really any way to use it in this spot that we're currently on, so I should not have done that. Shit. That sucks. But, so we can use the power now, and since we don't have a lower tile, we'll just automatically be able to get that health pickup, which is pretty good. Do we want to try to get this one too? Well, let's use this one more time. So yeah, it did get totally used up that time, but that's fine by me. So this is coin multiplier, but it makes me more susceptible to landing on a monster square. More attracted to chests, but also more attracted to traps. Gosh. Let's go for that. 15 coins is there. Buster Bone's pretty good, but I don't have enough money. Don't really. I feel like the dice is kind of taking up a spot that could be better filled by something else. I'm not too worried about the screens coming up, but maybe grab the bubble. Because that, if I use this, I'll be protected against a monster square if I land on one, no matter how tough it is. So, got already seen the trouble with this new tooth that I just got. Okay, so we got 29%. Gosh, these all suck. Let's survive. God, okay. Should I use this? Yeah. God damn it. You fucker. Okay, let's insert bubble. Of course. Do I want to... I want to go for this. Fuck it. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, why not? Got a couple of coins. Not anything to sneeze at. Two magic monsters. Street monsters, that does not work for what I am strong in. Plus one life on every 2 floors. Huh. Okay. I think I should go for magic. Excellent. Okay. Ah. Well, actually, just that. And I'm feeling lucky. Hell yeah. Mysterious box. Don't use that either. Red, blue, yellow. Okay. assuming that means that that's the colors that I need to try to land on. So like 2 reds, a blue, and a yellow. Like how am I supposed to fucking pull that off though? Blue. See? So still, try to remember that. Red, 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 blue, yellow. Okay. Don't know what that is. This is the fairy? Yeah. Alright. Very good. Ah, fuck. Okay. Red. 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 So it's 48% chance. Being blue. Blue. God. Hey. Is Emily good for that floor then? Does that? Huh. Well. Hell. Nah, we do not have any items, so. Okay. Oh, I think I probably should have used my power a second ago. Dang it. Alright. Attraction to strength of monsters is reduced. Attraction to traps is reduced. So is my attraction to chests, but it's pretty big reduction. Trap attraction. That would still leave me with positive attraction to chests. So that sounds pretty good. Especially since we're gonna start seeing more traps, I believe. Not here, obviously. Why would the game want to prove me right about anything? We don't. Really, the only thing we can get here would be money, potentially. We don't particularly need money that badly. We're doing okay for health, though I don't think we want to... Well, there is stuff coming up where if this does make bite, that would be useful. So let's grab it. And... yeah, why not? Why not? Right, Harry? Okay. So... well, this is not a particularly good board for me, so let's roll the die. Okay. Okay, this... and then... Alright. And then... yeah. Keep going. Okay. Eat shit, buddy. Sorry for being profane there. I just was happy. For the first time in my life, I felt happiness. That's alright. I'd give it a solid B on the scale of motions. Man, I am doing poorly health-wise. Well, I've got the berry, so I guess if I die, it's not going to be too troublesome. Still, do I want to try to get that? Not really. Not. Yeah. Back. Okay. Okay. Now. Huh. Well, I can't get any of these, which is unfortunate because the spider web is pretty useful. I mean, I can't sell these, right? Oh, weird. No. Okay, well, shit. Oh, that's not what I wanted at all.
Oh, that's not what I wanted at all.
That's not what he wanted at all.
Okay. Do I want to, I don't want to buy the dye if I just used it. It's good to know, though. That rerolls the shop items. I wonder, does the seed do anything? No. Well, so be it. Not really. Yeah, we'll buy the seed potion. Oh, this is looking rough. Let's try this. Not what I wanted, but okay, let's use our power. And 50-50. It's 50-50. Huh. Alright. Now, if we're looking at just getting the last square that we need to get the door open, I think this row is probably the best option. Good. This guy again. So I think we will be able to beat him this time. I'm going for about 42 minutes. Okay. What are we thinking? This row sucks shit. Oops. That was lucky. This row. Obviously don't want to stay here. That's bad. This not great. So we just gotta clear this board and we'll be good to go. Dang it. Don't know what that was that I just... Shit. That noise was. Get wrecked. Yeah. Terrifying. Really unsettling and terrifying monster. Rats off to whoever it was that did the artwork for this game. Alright. So, first floor in this new area, not too bad. The new element here, these guys are just tough magic monsters. This thing is a trap, and if I land on 3 of them on any board, I think just die from the poison that they release, so gotta be careful with that. God dang it. So that's safe to do at least, though, since we're not gonna be clicking 3 times on that line. So okay. Oh, fuck. So these 2 are out. Yes. Ah! Dang it. It's okay. Magically healed. And let's take the seed. So 2 items, goes back to left point, killing 3 monsters, weakens 3 ranged monsters. Sounds good to me. Okay. So, we've got tough strength monster, obviously. Also tough strength monster. But every other turn they turn into this dude, which is a very weak strength monster. So, let's go ahead and go here. And here. There. That's how you do it. Yep. What a pleasure. Guess what my favorite fruit is? Wait, no, I'll tell you. It's strawberries. Come back soon. Took me a while to find his voice, but I got there in the end, I think. Let's just drop, inventory's full, so we'll just dump everything in the bucket. Okay. Of course. Uh, da, da, da. Nah. No. Maybe. No. Okay. Money. Okay. Looks like that's their inventory. think what I'm going to pick, because this is just a health refill and an extra permanent hit point, not worried about health, so that gives us another chance to have an item that will duplicate itself when we use it, so it's a pretty powerful upgrade there. If I do say so myself. Okay, these all kind of suck. Okay. Now I guess I should use my power just then. Oh well. Should I? Yeah, let's just. It refills so quickly, never a bad idea just to use it, I think. Do I want to try to go for that health? I do, and I did. Alright, so this is where I want to try to use the dung thing. So these guys, if I land on them when I choose this row, it'll do a hit point of damage to me, but it will kind of illuminate the surrounding area a little bit. So like right now, I can barely see what these might be on the very edges, but not clearly at all. So that was a guy that did 2 hit points to me, for example. Should we just go to the next floor, or possibly -2, possibly -2, several times over. Don't. That's an egg. That's a negative hit point. Treasure chest. Yeah, let's go for this. Alright, that's pretty good. Bomb. Candle would be pretty good, too. But alas, we have but 3 hands. Okay, attraction of strawberries goes up, so does our attraction of strength monsters. That's not too bad since we've got 2 strength attack currently. Attraction to traps decreases, attraction to chests also decreases. That is more appealing actually, because that'll give us a it'll make us a lot less likely to get chests, but I mean that'll get us into like the -70 range for traps, so I still think that's a trade-off worth doing. Okay. Doesn't even matter at this point. Ah, jeez. So because these birds get stronger every turn, it seems like I want to focus on this row just to either clear it out or prevent them from getting too strong. Because now I definitely cannot go back for that strawberry. Let's do this. never mind. Well, destroys traps. We don't really need that anymore since we've got such a negative trap affinity. It's gonna be the name of my dubstep album that I'm gonna be putting out. Check out iTunes and whatnot. Keep moving. Let's actually use this. Ah, did not get it back. Oh well. Ah, these guys. Jesus. Okay. Um. Dang. Okay. The timing. Okay. So. Well, I'm curious to see what this berry does, so let's live a little dangerously here and go this route. Good. But how about that? And then how about that? Then how about this? Do lots more gold. At potentially the cost of a hit points. Yeah. That. Or any of the rest of that. Oops. It's health refill. It's gold. I'm taking that one. Thank you. Okay. Not crazy about these 3 rows. Obviously. Definitely least fond of this one. This one, not great. This one's fine. In fact, given that it's only 24% chance of getting a trap, I think we will do these first. That. And 2. Ugh. Well, I think we can risk at least 4. And well, that's how it goes sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's this. Roll the shop. Bond once. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. So that'll let me send my money up topside without having to wait for one of the buckets. So, pretty nice to have just in case. Parameters needed. That. Just one more. That's there. And then 66. Yeah, that's not terrible. Not terrible. Maybe towards the end. Probably not that row at all. Of course. Okay. I want. Not really. Maybe. Do I want to give? Yeah, we can give up the motion for that. Oh, just refills it anyways. Okay. Didn't even have to really give it up. So this is the boss. I need a drink because I am quite parched. Alright, sorry about that. So obviously we got these web squares now. If I land on it, I will be stuck there. And then the spider's legs will start attacking the squares, so I want to avoid that if I can. Let's go ahead and use the bomb. So, yep. Still got the bomb though, so that is dang it. Let's use some power. Ah, grab that. Okay. Now this first is best. So pretty easy. Much easier than the first boss, actually. Or so it seems. I've only fought it twice, but was not really trouble either time, obviously. You just saw the second one. Okay. So this is a new kind of trap that's going to bounce me to some other random square. take it. So these are all -1s. That's points. Let's this one. Not really anything left here anyway. Going. So 2 items gives back 1 life points. 2 magic monsters, weakens on strength monsters. I'm not really troubled by strength monsters nearly as much, so go for that. Give the guy another coin.
Come closer. There was a time when the ocean of the depths was above the mushers, but allows a little more each year. I enjoyed talking to you.
This guy, I like him. He's weird, but
Look, I gotta admit, at first I didn't know what you were up to, but I guess I should thank you. Thank you. No! Why did he hit me in the... Hey, $50! Strange guy, but I like him.
holy cow! Oh, God. Holy shit! We need to get a new keyboard tray. Just dropped the keyboard onto the floor for the 2nd time in this video. What's that all of a sudden? Very strange. Okay, I'm back. What? Ah, yeah, that's right. I forgot. The chests are trapped when he gets to that level. Shit. Okay, well, I just realized that I had the video on the BRB screen while I was doing that, but what happened was I clicked on, like, I made like 3 moves, so you did not miss much, but the last thing that I clicked on, I landed on treasure chest, and I had like a few hit points. I think I had like 2 hit points or something, whatever. And then when I landed on the treasure chest, I died because yeah, the 3rd level of this cave has, I guess it's a mimic probably, I would assume, but who knows. You certainly don't because you didn't see it. So it goes. Alright. I guess that's why I was on this screen. How about that? Okay. I will see you later. I gotta go. I gotta go to my bathroom.